Welcome to Punky's World. If you watched our other video, you know that this is our veg along with the dried herbs. I didn't put the fresh herbs in here. It's onions, peppers, celery, garlic, and dried herbs. So we're going to do about 5 minutes on that to make sure it gets nice and soft, and we'll dump it in there. For now, let's start with the bread recipe. 3½ cups of flour, sugar, salt, shortening. Oh, I need my shortening. I used to have butter flavored shortening, so that'll be even better. It's even better with butter. How much shortening? How much of shortening do I need? 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I need just a little bit out of one of these. So, and yeast. Flour, sugar, salt, shortening, and yeast. Sealed and wrapped. Okay. 2 tablespoons. Ugh. I hate grease. Absolutely hate grease. One of those things, one of those textural things that I do not like, Sam, I am. Okay. 2 tablespoons. Let me see. 1 2. Okay, 2 teaspoons right here. Okay, got 2 tablespoons of you. Plunk. All right. Go back down in there. Ew. Yuck. 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 Okay. Now, 3½ cups of flour. Believe me when I say I have plenty of flour. Salt. Rhubarb. And yeast. Okay, 3½ cups of the flour. So that's 1. 2. 3. And I have. Okay. Shortening, salt. And 1 tablespoon of salt. Again, I don't measure salt. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Is that what it said? Yep. No. 3. Okay. This I will measure. Because it tastes food. So, it's important that it get measured. There it is. That's a tablespoon. 1, 2, tea. What I didn't tell you during the daily journal was that my watch got all screwed up because of the, okay, mix it. Mixer on low speed. get up there. There. Okay. Turn. Okay. Yeast. I'm gonna one package or 2 packages of yeast. 2 packages. That's what I thought. I have rapid rise, so this ought to rise pretty quick. That was the vegetables. Beep, been away. And you do know. So, pull these. Hot. Hot. Okay. So we're going to beat this up. Oh, add warm water. Okay. The reason that you add warm water is because you don't want to murder the little yeasties. If the water is too hot or too cold, you will murder the little yeasties. So we have to be careful. Oh, who is texting me? Okay, a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste, by the way, going into the sauce. Then I have cans of sauce going into the sauce. I also have tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and tomato soup. But I have meatballs that have been simmering in the sauce all day. Okay. 1, 2 tomatoes, diced. That's 2. And finally, bacon and tomato soup. I need a spoon. I need a spoon. Or a spatula. Either one. Either will work. You can have to grab a spoon. Because the one thing about these, notice that I have to stir the whole thing. So then we'll put it on the crock pot. We'll put the meatballs in and forget about it pretty much. Once we mix all this together, we will put the meatballs in, pretty much forget about it. Because that's it. Let's grab the did I move them over here to make it easier on myself? No, of course I didn't. Which means I have to move that down. Anyway. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do, was clean this room on camera. Oh, that there. I'm going to use the rest of this down because I'm getting in there. And this is going to make meals for freezing for several days. So just the meatballs under the sauce. There we go. That's it. Put the spoon in there. Sauce is in. Oh, ow, ow. Right there. Get in there. Let it sit in there all day. Cover it up. This is just going to sit here all day and just simmer. So I want it on low. I don't want it on high. High. No. High. No. Low. No, no, no. There we go. Now, there is tomato sauce on my brand new. Anyway, I need to get this off of here anyway, so let me lift this up. Thing over here because I need that for scraping the bowl down. I need to get this off of my table. I'm gonna sit this down here for a moment. I'm gonna do more of this on the floor. But just want to get this off of my work surface. Okay, good. Here. So you can see what I'm doing. Put this back up here. Okay. Now, sister, turn it on. Now, I don't want to turn it on crazy because obviously we'll have a water shower. Now I need to put some more water in here. Slowly. I'm trying to get that shortening. So let me get the warm water. Now, when I was first starting to read, they taught us that you needed to take the water's temperature. And that's not a bad idea because you don't want the water over a certain temperature or under a certain temperature for baking bread. Over 110 you got dead yeasties. Under that you have cold yeasties that are kind of petrified. So you kind of want, like I said, so let me grab my thermometer. Once I feel this water getting hot, I'll put some in the cup and see what we've got. Now, most of your hot water tanks aren't going to get too crazy. That's good. 108, 102, 106, and 108, which is perfect. I'm only going to put a little bit in at a time because you don't know by the way how much you're actually going to use. Just scraping down the sides of the bowl. It already smells like cricket. Definitely going to need more water. But now that I know this water is at the right temperature, I don't have to measure it again. Scrape off my dough hook. It's nowhere near ready to come out of the mixer yet. I just want to make sure I get everything down in there, see how things are looking. It's starting to become a dough, which is good. I'm just going to let the dough hook do some kneading. Let's see how this is looking. Okay. I think this is ready to be turned out onto the floured board. So, we flour the board. Remember, it's okay if it's a little sticky when it comes out of the bowl, because okay, there's a lot more in here that needs some water. This little bit needs a drink. Come on. So, cup. Here it is. Now that can go with the rest of it. There we go. Excellent. All right. Then we'll move this chair out of the way. Then we're going to knead. Bread needs to knead. Bread has the need to be kneaded. K-N-E-A-D, by the way. Whoops. Yeah, bread has the need to be kneaded. About 10 minutes of this push and squish. You're kind of moving the yeasties around and giving the yeasties a massage, more or less. I've done this a few times. I do need to prep the bread pan though so that it can rise in the pan. Let me show you what kneading looks like. For those of you who've never kneaded, you push with your heels. It's a bit sticky. There. You push with the heels of your hands like this. Fold it up. Because the dough hook did a lot of it, this isn't going to require as much kneading as if you were completely making it by hand. Like there are a lot of, this is another way to do it, hand to hand or with both hands. It's nice and warm too. It won't be till the end of the day that you'll actually see the finished result, because this takes a while to, I'm just going to roll it up so that I can put it into a ball. I'm going to make a nice skin on the outside of the ball, and take the ball up here like this. I'm going to throw it in a bowl, usually the bowl it came out of. I'm going to oil it just a little bit, and you're going to let it rise for a while. I'm going to grease the bowl just a little bit, actually grease the ball just a little bit. I'm actually going to spray it. Yes, there's stuff in here, I don't care. Flunk. What we're going to do is you cover that with a towel, whatever you'd like to call it, and stash it in the back of your oven, back of your stove like that, with a tea towel over it. or hand towel, whatever you want to call it. Not sure why I got the name tea towel, but kitchen towel. And let that sit there for a couple of hours and fries. And I'm going to clean the table. So. You'll notice that I didn't really use the recipe once I got the proportions. And that's because I know how to make bread. I just didn't have the proportions. I know exactly how to make bread. I've made bread a number of times. I just didn't have the proportions of the ingredients. You know, I knew it was 2 packages of yeast because that's going to be made into 2 loaves, you know, about an hour or so. So, once it doubles in volume, basically. Once it doubles in volume, that will be, I will push out all the giant air bubbles and turn that into 2 loaves of bread. Put it into the loaf pans, and let it have another rise. Then it will go in the oven. Once it's had its second rise, trying to clean the mixer off here. And that's it. So I will put the ingredients away. I clean as I go, can you tell? That's just always been, it's how I was taught to bake by my mother. You clean as you go. So as you're baking, put away the stuff you're using. Hey, you. Right here. Alright. Holy crap. Phew. Okay. You guys go in the oven. In the oven. Okay. Now once it's done, get 40 to 60 minutes. Once it's done, you two loaf pans. Yep. Punch down the dough and make 2. See, I knew what I was doing. Loaves. So let's grab 2 loaf pans. One of them is over here. It's not. No, it's not. Where are my loaf pans? Where are my loaf pans? Ah. Well, you're in an adventure with me now, guys. My loaf pans. Okay. It's right here. Okay. I may only have 1. Which is fine. I guess I could make them separately. Bake them separately, but that's okay. Here's my loaf pan. So, I'm gonna let that sit until we're gonna work on cleaning this room. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please check out Kid Missing today. Put this in the fridge now that it's open. Oh my goodness, I'm thirsty. Okay. I'm gonna grab my water bottle. Add some water to it. By the way, love this strawberry kiwi. But I do want it cold. So let's go with cold water, shall we? And one of these waters is perfect for this. Okay. Yep, a regular sized bottle of water is absolutely perfect for that. Okay. I am ready to get started with cleaning this mess while we wait for that to rise. So, we're trying to get to 500 on the other channel and 200 on this channel by Memorial Day. Please help out by hitting that subscribe button and that bell for your notifications. Thank you so much, guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.